Hey, here we go, people. We're leaving Little Len's man cave. We're gonna head into Little Len's garage. So Len's garage, the Little Len's garage here. So today's gonna be working on the Nova still trying to clean up. We're getting stuff done. But anyway, what we're gonna do is try to tighten up everything underneath today. We're gonna try to get the underneath the Nova buttoned up today so that we could start on underneath the engine, get that finished up, and get going here so that we could try and start this thing. Some of you may remember now we had a fuel pump issue with this car. We had an electric fuel pump on it because for some reason the manual fuel pump would not work years ago. We could never get it to work. We don't know what happened. So we did a lot of tests on it. Some of you remember, if you look back at some of the videos, you'll see we got it all working. And it seems to be pumping now. For whatever reason, it didn't back then. Cozz bought the nice line. We bought the nice, 350, 360 horse fuel lines. You know, they ain't the prettiest, but that's just the way they go, man. They weren't really pretty. They weren't meant to be pretty, but it does look a lot more factory. So we're hoping we have no leaks, no problems. We'll get that settled. But today I'm definitely going to focus on underneath the car. I got to get heater hoses hooked up, got to get the alternator back in. What else? Got to redo those shock rubbers because I did call BMR and Viking, and they said it's at your own discretion. But for real, those shock mounts aren't tight enough. That's got to be squished a little bit. I mean, otherwise they're going to move around wear and they're going to mess up that shaft and mess up them nice Viking shocks. So anyway, that's where we are today. I hope everybody stays tuned in. I'll keep you filled in as the way I'm doing the exhaust and getting it installed. Costa did give the final approval, as we call it here, the final answer, you know, on who wants to be a millionaire. Whoever. We're not going to be millionaires. But anyway, we're not going to use the long Nova tailpipes. They just don't look good. We're going to cut them here. We're going to cut them, and then we're going to have the nice chrome ones coming down from there. But even though you got it nice, it's nice and powder coated silver, it's going to look good for car shows and stuff, you know. And then don't forget, we got the front that's all done. We finally got the new tie rod ends and sleeve, adjustment sleeve from Ride Tech. Look how nice. You know, that's the way they should be. You got to be able to adjust them with your hand. You know, you don't want to make a mess of the nice work. So, okay, hang in there, guys, and we'll be back. Keep you posted all day long. Hey, everyone. How we all doing today? Turning out to be a rough one again. So if you can see, I got that one set up there. See how nice that bracket is up on top? Then it's going to come down here. We're going to put a chrome tip on Cozz one, which looks good on there. So that's one side. I got it all buttoned up. I still got to tighten it, but how about that, huh? Right on top of the muffler. Got one down at the intermediate pipes. Going to come over here. Going to come over on this side. And I'm doing the same. Going to put them right up on top there. Got the hole drilled, you know. And you're not even going to see them. They'll be nice tucked in. See it back there? It's going to be underneath the pad. So nobody can see. If you put the spare in it, he'll definitely nobody see. But we don't do monkey nut work here, you know. I don't know if you could see that in the dark, but let's see if we can see it in there. So there's going to be one there. And there's going to be one right where that light is. Stainless steel bolts. And so we have no monkey nut shit happening here. What we do is we get this nice white cotton towel, right? And I'll show you. Get a look at the 327. That massive high winding 327 again. You know, that baby percolates, man. We had that baby going 120 one time when we used to have the old 283, the old Power Glide in it. We were drinking probably a 30 pack, and we spun the car like 3 times into a roll. Smoke coming up over. Cozz spun it, saved it, man. The other baby doing 120 down 307, and we saved it sideways. You want to know the worst part? Cozz flattened out his tires, jerking around. You believe that? But Shit happens, you know. So we had 4 flat spots and 4 tires, and he never let me live it down. But you know why? I threw it in neutral. I was shitting bricks, man. We're doing 30, and he's got it cranked up. New motor at $120, and she was a cruising, man. That's when we had the 2-speed power glide in it, and we had, I'm gonna say there were probably 255s or 230, whatever the gears were, 237s or something, goofy, real small for a 6-cylinder. Man, this thing used to clock out. Yeah, she used to clock out and run like a bear. And then, so now he's got, which I wish he kept. Now he's got 373s in it, but we had 488s in it with this motor. This thing used to be a racer. Now he calmed it down a little, which was all right. It's got a turbo 350 in it, and a nice little 373 posi 12 bolt in it. As you saw, I did some work in the earlier videos on it. So anyway, yeah. So we did that, and it comes out nice, you know. And bada bing, bada boom, we'll get the bolt. And some say, how did you do that all by yourself? Well, watch. You know, if the doctor's in an operating room and this other guy faints or has to go to take a shit, he's got to work, man. So I'm a doctor. So the doctor's got to figure out how to do it when his assistant ain't around, you know. So put it in there nice. Look how nice she looks, huh? See that? Nice. That one's nice. You know, should be all covered up with this. Everyone see it? See that? Huh? Huh? Nice. Pretty. Huh? Pretty nice. Or what do you think? So you see it hanging down there? So let me see if I can get you the... So anyway, see, I got it in. Both are in there. Both sides. So that's going to hold everything up nice and pretty. There's one on the other side too. If you see it, yeah. So that'll look nice. Everyone, so anyway, I think you know I got this one in. Okay. All tightened up, buttoned up. I'm going to show you how I held it. So if you're in an operating room and you don't have an assistant, you got to find an assistant. You got to make an assistant. You got to think. You have to be mechanically inclined like the doctor is. And I just believe I have the hands of Mr. Goodwrench, and I'm able to see shit. Some people can't. So here's what I did. I held them with a pair of vice grips, and was able to tighten up that whole bracket. So now we're nice and tight up there. See it? That baby's nice and tight. Exhaust is very tight. So there you go, right straight across, man. That exhaust, I don't think it's going anywhere now, guys. I really don't, man. That's not on nothing. Shouldn't be hitting nothing. Shit. Anyway, okay, let me keep moving here. See how I'm going to make out. So, okay, just want to let you know, exhaust is all done. It's all tucked up under. Looks nice and pretty. Very tight. Everything's all tightened up. Well, okay, so yeah, everything's nice and tight. Both sides, driver's, passenger. Got it all clicked in there. So what I'm going to do now is finish tightening up the steering arms, since Tech sent a new tie rod in, you know. Got nice 2 tie rod ends in the center adjustment sleeve. They move nice and easy, both of them, as they should. Everything's nice and in tune again. In here, you know. That's Tech system. Nothing sponsored here either, as I said. Everything is paid for. So I'm gonna get it all tucked up, get the cotter pins in, and that'll be it for that then. Okay, let's get the Pitman tight, huh? Yeah, I need to get a smaller ratchet. Yeah, I'm gonna have to hang tight, guys. Or how about a nice extension? That might work, huh? You think we could get in there with an extension? Anyone? Anyone got bids on it? That's okay. Told Cozz the other day, you're kidding around, this car is possessed, all the little shit and things that keeps happening, you know what I mean? He reassured me no. So I'm going with it. It's tightening up. We'll get that baby nice and snugged in there, and so I'm going to try to go one more. I'm going to see if I can get it to go to the next one. Make sure it's good and tight. I don't want it coming apart. You know? Yep, and we made it. So that means we're definitely in the game now. Right, right. Okay, done. That one's done. Now I'll get the tie rod ends, huh? This ain't gonna fit in there like that. Come on now. I'll have to go get a wrench, I guess, huh? I was gonna have some. I was gonna get some love out of it. I'll get a little bit anyway. I'll go get a wrench to get the rest of the way though. If you want it tight, hang on, guys. So anybody else got any other projects going? I mean, I guess you could share in the comments what you got going on. It's always neat to talk about cars and stuff. I got some of you know, some of you been following, I got a 69 Camaro I'm gonna do. That's gonna be my future toy. I'm either, believe it or not, I was thinking about selling it, and I'm always thinking about selling shit and just putting in a one and buying one done. These new arms got a little kink in them. Not a kink, but a nice place. It's actually nice for it sits. I'm blown away by how much get these tight. Baby tight. That's it. That should be it. Okay, so that's it for this side. All buttoned up on the driver's side. I'm just going to redo the other side. And next to be greasing everything up and getting it ready for the alignment rack. All right, everyone. Lunchtime is over. Heading out of the little lens man cave here. Heading out of the man cave and into the garage. Little lens garage. And I am tired. If you can hear it in my voice, I am beat up, guys. I'm a veteran with bad back, knees, neck. I mean, it kicks my butt. But little by little, I don't mind. Gets there. I want to get done, you know. We did a pretty good spread on this car. That exhaust is unbelievable. It's time consuming, man, but it just definitely tucked up under there. So hang out. We're going to see what we're going to do next. I got heater hoses to do. I have to get the alternator hooked back up. I got a bunch of stuff, so stay tuned. Okay, everyone. Hey, so I'm going to get the alternator hooked back up. Valve cover gaskets on. We're going to see if we can maybe start this thing. We got to test this alternator, or this fuel pump thing. Because as some of you remember, some of you following along, we never had a fuel pump in this thing for a long time. So hang in there and I'll keep you posted where we're at. Hey everyone, she's running. We got it running. She sounds like an animal. Cozz is here to do the final checkup. Want to give you a sound of the exhaust. And I'm going to shut this video down for today. We're back running and rolling. We got a couple little things we got to tighten up, and then we'll go from there. God bless. Have a good weekend. Bye from Little Len's Garage. Have a good weekend, everyone.